Dude, you looking for this? Cause that second Avengers Doomsday trailer is coming and so are we. But not only that, we also got a new poster for Avengers Doomsday, a look at Doctor Doom's second suit in the movie, which confirms Doom is gonna be working with the heroes before he hits that ultimate switch up. Our best look yet at all of the X-Men's costumes, hints and teases at the return of some familiar faces, all of that and so much more, because I left some crumbs along the way. Y'all know me, if I get some crumbs, I better give y'all a 5-star meal. But either way, me and you know what we gotta do, we gotta talk about it. First things first, with some peace Uncle Phil and Doom's family for real. So to quickly catch you up to speed, today is D23, which is Disney's big convention for their investors where they showcase a lot of their upcoming projects, and Marvel Studios will be featured tonight. And with that, we got this brand new poster for Avengers Doomsday with the announcement that tickets for Avengers Doomsday are now on sale at every theater, not just the premium formats. They are available everywhere, so you better hustle because they're selling out fast. And can we just take a moment to glaze and praise this poster, because oh my goodness, inhale, exhale that aura. I'm loving the marketing decision to just focus on Doom and have him aura farm in every single poster and marketing material, because look how hard this is. I want to frame this up on my wall. You got his cloak on, mask on, looking at his hand covered in shadows with a beam of light peeking through the stained glass windows of Latveria and Doomstad, because he's like, gas, but then they went ahead and hit us with another Doctor Doom suit reveal, not only confirming he's gonna have another suit, but also confirming that he's got that shit the fuck on at all times. Because here we have Victor's little confit. This is like Latveria's version of a Nike Tech. But in all seriousness, I think there's a narrative purpose for this outfit change, and I immediately clocked this when we saw it. But that's the same fit from the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four First Steps, where we first see a Doom back shot with him with his mask off looking at Franklin. Because if you take a look at that mask and you take a look at this mask, they're very similar. You can actually see that groove in his forehead in the post-credit scene. But in the movie, the mask itself looks a lot shinier, like someone polished that bitch. But you'll notice the glove fits so they cannot acquit. That's the same glove from the post-credit scene. And when we had a side-by-side comparison from the suit we've been getting and all the promotional images in the trailer itself with this second look, you can see it's a much more stripped back approach. There's obviously a lot of differences between these suits. Like the fact that this one is a lot more muted color, there are no runes on his chest, he doesn't have any gauntlets on his arms, the mask is completely different, and he only has one chest crest clasp for his cloak, which doesn't look like Thor's hammer the more I look at it. But I think this is going to be Doom's Trojan horse appearance. Present himself as being heroic, as being the one who foresaw the incursions coming and bringing everyone together, only to manipulate them and switch up when the tides turn. So yeah, that shot in the trailer where there's a big gap between the Fantastic Four, I think is going to be featuring Doctor Doom wearing this fit. Now I actually think this is the same tactic that he's going to use against his coven of witches and his wizard, which you speculated is probably Doctor Strange, but I think he's going to present himself as this messianic figure who's foreseen the impending Doomsday, and call himself Rabuma Law, just like Hickman's Secret Wars run, where he's revealed to be Doctor Doom this entire time. Now obviously he can't do that with the Fantastic Four because it seems like he's from their universe, as we also have the new Doomsday counter on Marvel's YouTube periodically adding lines of dialogue from what I'm assuming is the second trailer for Avengers Doomsday that confirmed they knew Victor. Roll a tape. Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different, and then everything you loved was taken from him. But I love that. It reminds me of when Gamora was talking about Thanos in the Infinity War trailer. And if I had to guess, this line of dialogue comes after he reveals himself being the villain when he visits the X-Men's universe. That's when we get the scene of Thor fighting Doom. But I'm loving just how much focus and emphasis is being put on Doctor Doom, because, I mean, there was no build-up for Doctor Doom. There was build-up to incursions. So you really need this movie to be a focus on him. And that's why Avengers Doomsday has a double meaning. Doomsday as an impending doom of the entire multiverse, the incursions happening, but also Doom's gonna end up winning in the end because it's Doomsday. It's a double entendre title. But thanks to Iron Studios, we got even better looks at some members of the X-Men that we haven't gotten to look at before. Cyclops looks perfect, he's Cyclops. But we got better looks at Kelsey Grammer's Beast and Alan Cummings' Nightcrawler. That motherfucker got like 3 bamps left in him. It's gonna be weird to see Kelsey Grammer's Beast fully CGI with just pants on and chest out, but I love it. That's a classic Beast design. And I actually like how Nightcrawler looks like he's been through some shit. He's got his classic swords, a Michael Jackson shoot, and the circus pants, and I love his jacket with the red outlined X on it. High key, I need that. And thanks to this D23 event, we know that Doctor Doom is gonna attack the TVA, because there was an entire walkthrough event, and we already knew that Loki was gonna be reappearing in this movie, even in his TVA outfit. But that also confirms we'll probably get the return of Mobius, Hunter B-15, and Obi. And boy, oh boy, I cannot wait. So get ready, get your tickets. That second trailer is coming tonight, and I'm gonna be here covering it. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What do you think about all these new looks at Avengers Doomsday, as well as my thoughts, theories, and opinions? Drop a comment down below, and as always, Doom and follow for more.